Indulge your taste buds with this delightful comfort dish, my Cheesy Turkey Enchilada Bake. Let me take you through this mouth-watering video step by step, creating a delicious dish that combines the rich flavors of turkey, savory enchilada sauce, and gooey melted cheese. Hi, I'm Tara the Foodie, and I take the mystery out of cooking for you. You see, my favorite food is Mexican food, and my favorite Mexican dish is enchiladas. My Cheesy Turkey Enchilada Bake is a quick and easy way to get that big flavor payoff your family will love. I know mine did. Welcome back, my foodies. I'm Tara the Foodie. Let's get cooking. These are all the ingredients you need to make this easy and delicious bake or casserole. You call it whatever you want. What I know is that this recipe is something perfect for weeknight dinner for your family. If you need to get something on the table fast and delicious, this is it. It is so easy to throw together, and it's got all the flavors of meaty enchiladas. The kids had it the other week, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. They loved it, and they said, you have to make a video on this, so that's why I'm making it for you. The first thing you want to do to put together this Cheesy Turkey Enchilada Bake is brown up your ground turkey. Let's head on over to the stovetop now and brown this up. So go ahead and grab some olive oil and just swirl some oil into your pan, about a tablespoon, maybe a little more, whatever you're feeling, do it. And I've got my pan over high heat because I want to brown this turkey as quickly as possible. And there's a lot of turkey. I have 3 pounds of ground turkey in this bowl. I wanted to make a meaty casserole. I want you to sit down to 1 serving of this casserole and be full and satisfied when you're done eating it. So there's 3 pounds of meat in this casserole, baby. So go ahead and take your 3 pounds of meat and put it in the pan. And then just go ahead and brown this meat until it's about 85% brown, and then we will add some seasoning and some vegetables. The consistency of ground turkey or ground chicken, when you first start to cook it, you're like, is this gonna be okay? Like, maybe I made a mistake. It'll firm up. Like, really, you're just like, oh my God, it's kind of like Play-Doh that melted. But when you cook it, it turns firm, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is kind of like ground beef. I mean, literally, it's just like, ew. I know I'm supposed to appetize you on this show. Yeah! And eventually this will be appetizing. It is just not right now. Just stir it every once in a while because it needs to brown and firm up, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so our ground turkey is now browned for the most part, and you'll see that in the pan is a lot of moisture. Now this is a little bit of fat, but not much because this is ground turkey, so it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like they infuse it with like some broth. So this will cook down and evaporate eventually. So we will keep it in the pan, and now is the time that you add your taco seasoning. So go ahead and grab packets of your favorite taco seasoning, and since I'm using 3 pounds of ground turkey, grab 3 packets of taco seasoning, and I'm going to add this to the turkey. Next, you want to add 1 cup of diced onion. Next, you want to add 1 cup of diced red bell pepper.
Get it, baby.
And finally, you want to add 1 cup of diced green bell pepper. Look at the colors there. And now just stir it up.
Stir.
Stir, babe. We're gonna start smelling some luscious wonderfulness.
We got a creeper in the kitchen.
I know, I know.
We got a creeper on set.
They're starting to smell dinner.
Yeah.
So as you know, or maybe you've noticed, this channel has been growing, and your comments make me just so happy. They keep me going. I love hearing from you guys. I love going through, reading your comments, answering back, just hearing from you makes my heart so happy. So I wanted to take this moment and just serve up some gratitude to you, my foodies. And thank you for commenting on my videos. Keep those comments coming. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see in the future. And just to kind of show you some of my favorite comments from recent videos, I will serve one up right here and one over here. And there's one right here that I love too. Thank you again. And now back to the recipe. All right, so I have stirred everything in, and as you can see, all that liquid that we were talking about has been soaked up pretty much, and we're starting to get a little bit of fond on the bottom of our pan, which is when the ingredients in your dish start to stick a little bit to the bottom of the pan and start to brown. That is always a good thing because when they release, they create a lot of flavor in your dish. So now that we've got the onions, the 2 bell peppers, and the seasoning all mixed up into our ground turkey, I'm gonna add the key ingredient to this cheesy turkey enchilada bake that makes it so luscious and creamy. And that secret ingredient is cream cheese. Oh yeah. So this is an 8-ounce package of cream cheese. I like to cube it up so you can kind of disperse it throughout. I'm gonna turn down my heat at this point basically to low because it's done cooking and it's plenty hot. So now we're just melting this cheese into the mixture. So as you can see, when I start to fold in the cream cheese, how it just makes it just a whole different story in this pan. The filling is all mixed up, and if you can believe it, we are ready to assemble this cheesy turkey enchilada bake and put it in the oven. Literally, it is that easy. So let's get to it. So the next thing you want to do is grab 7 tortillas, and I like to use low-carb flour tortillas. These are actually Mission Carb Balance. They're my favorite. They're Juicy Joe's favorite. And so what you want to do is take 7 like fajita-sized flour tortillas and cut them in half. So just set them down on a cutting board or a plate, and I'm just going to take a regular paring knife and then just do my best to cut them in half. And these will be the building blocks of my cheesy turkey enchilada bake. So this is 20 ounces of red enchilada sauce, and a lot of times the enchilada sauce in the store will come in 10-ounce cans, so I grabbed 2 cans, and you just want to pour a little bit into the bottom of your glass dish just to cover it slightly. So I have about a cup and a half left, so I'm going to set this to the side, and you want to take your glass dish and just move it around just so that it covers the entire bottom of the dish. So you want to grab your tortilla building blocks next, and this is the fun part, I think. So you're going to take the flat side and you're going to lay a tortilla half on this part here, like on the side. One goes here and one goes on this side. And you want to do the same thing on the other side. You want to take the flat part, put it against the side of the glass dish, and then another flat part against the side. Now you're going to do the same thing on both ends. Take the flat side, put it on that side, this flat side on this side, and you're left with a half, and this goes in the middle. So you've got that little hole right there, and then you just cover them up with the middle. Isn't that so cute? So now it's time to add your delicious and creamy ground turkey, peppers and onions with cream cheese and seasoning filling into this dish. But this is a heavy pan, and I would love it if you would help me, my Juicy Joe.
Absolutely. Let me just put this camera down and I'll come help you.
Okay.
Okay, baby.
Okay. Let me just pick this up and we're gonna dump it in there.
You take your spoon out of there.
I'm gonna, yeah. I'll come over here. Okay.
Okay.
And we're gonna carefully dump it in. Okay.
All of it?
Oh yes, babe.
It's all going in there.
It's all going in there.
We're not going to be able to snack on any of this?
I'll save you a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. I know, I've been...
That's how she pays me. I get to snack on all this stuff while it's being made.
There you go.
Okay.
That can be for you.
This is all she gives me.
I'm sure you'll take care of that.
Okay. I'll take this with me.
Okay. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Now get behind the camera. I need you to film me.
I got it.
And now you want to
Lick it slowly.
lick it slowly. You want to just calmly, gently, just, spread your filling all over the bottom tortillas without moving them around, just so that it evenly covers the dish. Next, you want to grab your other building blocks, and we're going to do the same thing on top of the filling as we did underneath the filling. So we'll take a flat side here, a flat side here, a flat side here, one here. That's a big one. Look at this big one. Woo! Flat side there, flat side there, and that one covers the middle. So now you want to grab the rest of your red enchilada sauce, and we are going to pour it on top of all of these tortillas. Now I'm going to take my spoon and just make sure that this is covering all of the tortillas. If you poured it better than I did, you might have just accomplished that already, but I did not.
Why don't we preheat the oven?
We should preheat the oven. Oh, I have an idea. Let's turn the oven on. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Grab your bowl of cheese. In this bowl, I have like the Mexican blend of shredded cheese that you can get at the grocery store that I think all grocery stores have. I don't know what it is. It's like a mild cheddar and maybe a Monterey Jack. This is 2 heaping cups of cheese. So take your bare hand and just sprinkle this cheese evenly over the entire bake.
So I think one day this house needs a cheese cannon.
I think so too.
Rather than a confetti cannon?
Yes.
I think we should invest in a cheese cannon.
Okay, now, this is kind of one of my favorite parts too. Grab yourself some pickled jalapeno slices, and we know that this casserole or this bake is going to have 8 servings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I want to do is for each piece of this casserole, I want to have 2 of these in the middle of each one. So that's why I'm going to lay down my jalapeno slices accordingly. And everybody gets a cute little garnish on their piece. And I know for us and our family, the kids go nuts for these, so we'll just have the whole jar out so they can load theirs up when they're eating them. Oh, there you go, honey. You gonna eat one? He's been snacking on these. Who snacks on these? What the heck? Now, I do have some... His mouth's on fire.
Oh, they're good though.
So I do have a little bowl of chopped green onion. I'm not gonna use this yet. This is going to be to garnish this after it comes back out of the oven, because green onion is best when it's raw and just put on your dish right before you eat it. So we will set these aside for now. This cheesy turkey enchilada bake is ready for the oven. So I am going to put this into a 350 degree oven for just about 10 minutes or until the cheese is melted and the bake is bubbly. Let's get this cheesy turkey enchilada baking. All right, it's time to take a look. We have bubblage. And we have melty cheese. And that baby is ready to be taken out of the oven. And this is my cheesy turkey enchilada bake. So go ahead and let this set for about 10-15 minutes, just so that it's a little bit easier to cut and serve. It's pretty hot right now, and it's probably gonna just slide all over the plate at this point, which it might still do a little bit. But if you want it to be some form of a square, just let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes before serving. What we can do while we're waiting for this cheesy turkey enchilada bake to set up is we can go ahead and garnish it with our green onion. Adding some more color to this dish, and the heat that is within the bake now will kind of bring out the flavor of these raw onions on top. Wow, we've waited long enough, Juicy Joe, we have waited long enough. It is time to cut into this delicious cheesy turkey enchilada bake. So it looks like it's set up pretty well. Since we put our little guides here with our jalapenos, we pretty much know where to cut. All right, so it's the moment of truth. Time to serve one of these squares of cheesy, ooey gooey goodness. Now it's my favorite time of every episode, time to taste. So I am going to get a forkful here. Oh yeah. I'm just going for it. So good, so cheesy. Do I have this on my face? So cheesy, so delicious. Tastes exactly like a delicious enchilada. And it was so easy to put together, right? So make this today, make this for a weeknight dinner for your family. Make this if you're just short on time, or just make this anytime that you want a delicious dinner. I'm Tara the Foodie, taking the mystery out of cooking for you, and I will see you next time. gooey. Indulge, indulge, indulge in this gooiness.
Hey, baby.
Hi, baby.
All right. Take your spot.
Oh, is it time for me to come back on set?
Yes. Take your spot.
Okay.
Get out of here.
My break's over.
That's my chair.
Okay. You don't sit.
That's the director's chair.
You stand on your perch.
Perch. I guess I got to come over here and help you.
Yeah.
Fix your hair.
Oh, you want to fix my hair?
Fabulous, baby.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely fabulous.
Thank you. So if you can hold this up for me. Actually, I'm not ready to do this part yet at all.
Oh,
I
shit.
got so distracted by you. I am not even ready for this. I have to do two
Cut.
other things.
Sorry, people.
No. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye. Bye. Bye.